What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad, and welcome back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire post-commentated Wi-Fi battle. Today we are battling against a subscriber slash Twitter follower by the name of George. Now George is bringing a Donphan, Mega Absol, Empoleon Infernape, Haxorus, and Noivern. So I see that his team has quite the fairy, or quite the ice weakness, I mean, not fairy. He has, well, he does have quite the fairy weakness too, but, so Sylveon can definitely put in a lot of work here, as well as Ice Punch Conkeldurr. And, well, Conkeldurr and Sylveon in general just do really well against this team, and with a little bit of help from Tornadus from what I can see. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Now, I do want to quickly announce that, like, I had one battle with this team before against the same person with the same matchup, and I did actually, like, I did lose that one, but it was kind of like fast, and it was not, like, it was very haxy. So I, like, infuriated, you know, when you're pissed you just click B and just call, like, you're pissed and you didn't save anything. So I didn't save it, so I couldn't record it, but he did beat me with that team. And no, I do not only upload wins, because I don't see the point of that. I feel like I have so far though, but I will definitely, like, if there are good games, then I will upload them. If they aren't good games, then I won't upload them. So I just went for a U-turn there as he switched into his Empoleon. So I'm going to go into my Conkeldurr. Now he's going to withdraw his Empoleon and switch into his Donphan as I go for a Drain Punch. I think I might have gone for a knockoff. As I said, these battles are quite old, so I don't remember the plays, because I tried to get like the fourth one for a long time. So I knock off Donphan's Rocky Helmet, and I go follow it up with an Ice Punch, which is going to do massive damage to this Donphan right here. Now he's going to get up his rocks, which they don't really hurt my team too much. The only one mainly affected by it is the Tornadus. So I'm going to click Drain Punch right here, because I'm not going to take him out with an Ice Punch either, so I can get some recovery back instead. And I'm almost back at full as this Donphan decides to click Earthquake. Now this definitely proves that fast Conkeldurr is actually really good in UU. As to oppose the old, like, you couldn't run max speed Conk in OU because it would just die to anything anyways. So I'm going to click Drain Punch here against the Noivern. It is going to take that pretty well, does about 30%, and I'm going to get my recovery back, and I don't want to, I'm like, I thought I would switch here, but I guess I didn't. So I take an Air Slash, and I die. I don't know quite why I sacked off, because I have a Goodra on my team. Huh, what am I doing? Oh well. We'll take it as it goes. I go for a Tailwind here to boost my team speed, because this means that Sylveon literally shits on his team. He's gonna go for another Air Slash, and I think Torn goes down to this? No, I actually don't. Alright. Stuff is happening, and I have no answers for them. So Empoleon comes on in here, you know, I'm gonna go for a Hurricane. I do miss it, which is very unfortunate. He goes for an Aqua Jet that takes me out, so that's 2 turns of Tailwind completely wasted. And my Tailwinder is down, as if I couldn't really change it. I'm gonna go into Metal Doggo right here, my Cobalion, which is my Stealth Rocker as well. I'm gonna go for close combat on this Empoleon. That is gonna take it out, in fact. So there we go. That is the Empoleon out of the way, and I think that is 5-5. So that is pretty good, if I do say so myself. Now he's gonna send an Infernape here, and I don't want to deal with Infernape. So I'm gonna switch out here. I think I switch out into, what do I switch out into? My Doge, my Suicune, of course. I'm at this point, I'm just gonna question everything I do, because the whole thing with Conkeldurr into Tornadus was just weird. He's gonna click Close Combat. I'm a Crocoon. I eat that. It does about 40-ish% due to the fact that I took Stealth Rock damage prior. So he's a Life Orb set. I do get my leftovers, which means I can take another Close Combat. And Infernape is gonna go for that unless he gets a high roll. No, he gets a low roll, so I take that really well, and I can just sleep in his face. So my Suicune is gonna go for rest, get all that juicy recovery, or all that juicy HP back, while the Infernape keeps on taking damage due to the Life Orb. Now he's gonna click the Thunder Punch here, which I question why he didn't do to begin with. But he is going to take even more life orb damage. He's -2 in both defenses, so if I get Scald from the Sleep Talk, that will take this Infernape out. And luckily, we do get the Scald, so that is going to take Infernape out. So the monkey and the penguin are gone. Gen 4 starters out of the way. So right now, I think it is 4-4, if I recall correctly. Noivern comes back in, probably just gonna boom burst. That's what I expected. I think he specs. I think he is specs Noivern. I could be wrong about that. Could be Ebelf. But I think he is specs. I'm gonna go for the Sleep Talk again, and I get another Scald. Do I get a burn though? I can't complain. There's a 30% chance of getting Scald from the Sleep Talk, and I got 2 of them, so I'm not even upset about the not Scald burn. So in comes the Haxorus, looking mighty fine with his shiny blackness and the red on the axes, and oh, shiny Haxorus looks so good. Like, words cannot describe. Now he's gonna go for superpower, and I am my Choppleberry Cobalion, so I take that like a boss. He's gonna go for the, well, he's gonna get the drops. I'm gonna go for my close combat right here, and that is going to that's gonna weaken that Haxorus so severely. Now I do die to another superpower, so I don't want none of that shit. So I'm going to switch out into my Suicune again. I'm going to sack it off right here because Suicune has done its job. It did a lot of damage to his team, and it really doesn't it doesn't secure anything anymore. There's nothing it walls out. I could have tried to switch it and get a rest off, but it wasn't worth it. So Haxorus is going to take out my Suicune here with the superpower. It's -2 right now. Really weakened. I can set out Bubblegum, which is my Sylveon. Shout out to Frito for Domion. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with my Sylveon here. He's gonna withdraw because he wants to preserve his Haxorus for a bit. I can possibly try to get on my rocks, but he definitely shows that he's some variant of choice since he's switching out. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice. The choice specs Hyper Voice, and Donphan is out. So that is a you know, it's kind of a threat to my team. And he's gonna switch in with the Haxorus again, which implies that he does have the Poison Jab, which is something I were to expect if, like, based on the switch in. So if I'm smart, I switch into Metal Doggo. I do switch into Metal Doggo, so look at me. I'm actually, like, making it up for what I did earlier. He could go for Earthquake, though. Now, he does go for the Poison Jab, just like I expected. He's going to withdraw here, which means I can get up my rocks freely if I'm smart. Now, am I being smart? Because he has not Mega Evolved his Absol yet. I feel like that was a mistake I did in the first game that we played against him, because I saw the Absol, completely forgot about it, set up rocks on myself. Now Absol is going to Mega Evolve here and possibly Protect, because it's a Mega Absol and it's slow as an Absol, but then once Mega Evolves it's going to be fast. So he's going to go for the Protect. He's going to follow it up now with a Superpower or something like that. Something along the lines. Oh no, he goes for the Fire Blast actually. So Fire Blast Mega Absol takes out my Cobalion, which is very unfortunate if I do say so myself. I'm gonna go back into Bubblegum because, seriously, what is his Bubblegum switching? Because I don't see one. I never originally saw one, because not even Empoleon wants to really deal with Sylveon. Now he's gonna go for a knockoff here. He has better moves that he could have gone for, but he knocks out my choice specs, which makes my Sylveon a little bit less of a threat, but Absol is still frail and is gonna get taken out by the Hyper Voice. So that was that. Now there's Noivern and Haxorus left, I think. So Noivern comes in here, takes the Stealth Rock damage, which, you know, this is why I'm so happy I got them up. Now I can freely switch into my Goodra, because, I mean, it's Goodra versus Noivern. Now Ash, I want you to learn from this. He's gonna go for Air Slash. Look how little damage this does. 0. Absolute trash. Such minuscule damage. Sad. Now look who's the superior dragon. It is Goodra. Get it back, Ash. Don't be dumb. Oh wait, no, you're Ash. We can't fix that. But Goodra wins that battle, you know. Haxorus comes in. Haxorus is weak. There's Stealth Rocks on the field. and of course that means of course that the Haxorus is gonna fall. And I do believe that is it. We do defeat George in a 2-0 victory with the Sylveon and the Gudra remaining. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button down below. And tell me what you guys think. Also make sure to tell me Pokemon that you might want me to build around. The next session I'm gonna do of battles when I get to it is gonna be NU, so be sure to follow me on the Twitter, which is a link in the description, because I am on Twitter when I ask for battles. So if any of you ever want the chance to battle me, be sure to keep your eyes peeled on my Twitter, and I will ask you guys when I'm ready. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!